It's Friday, February 27th, 2026, and more winter storms are going to be a possibility as we get into March, as well as some severe weather being a possibility on its way. So, I'm going to be talking about that in today's video. So, let's jump straight into it. So, starting off with the future radar, you can see that we do have some storms down here in the southeast that we have currently. At the time of making this video, that's eventually going to move out into the ocean and cause some rain in the ocean. We're also going to have this little system up here in Canada. That's going to cause some snow in parts of northern Michigan and the UP of Michigan, cause some snow up there. Also might cause some snow up here in the northeast. And that's mainly going to be for today and tomorrow. Cause some snow, maybe even some rain. We're also going to have this little system that's going to come down through this area and cause some snow in some of those locations. And that thing is not expected to be too crazy. Maybe bring some rain, maybe bring some snow. As you can see right there. Eventually go into parts of Ohio and Pennsylvania as we get into March 1st. Cause some snow up here on Saturday though, possibly in some places. And then we're gonna have some systems start to develop, and we're gonna have some ingredients start coming together. Then we might actually have a winter storm trying to develop around March 1st as well, and potentially turn into a freezing rain threat. But it's gonna be like a very narrow freezing rain threat. We're also gonna have that rain on the bottom part of it. And eventually, like, we don't really know where this thing is going to go. There's still a lot of uncertainty with this somehow. And we're going to have some rain with it. And then you can see the GFS, like it shows that that this thing is going to go up here. But, like, we don't know where this thing is really going to completely go at this point. Because, like, I mean, like, it's just weird how the GFS model is showing this. So, there's a lot of uncertainty with it. I mean, this is what it's showing right here. It's showing this thing to develop, or showing like this part to stay. Then we might actually have some more snow starting to develop up here. I mean, this might actually be like a pretty long-lasting storm as well. Might actually see some rain develop right here, freezing rain threat right here, possible freezing rain threat right here, then snow threat right here. And then a backside rain threat over here might develop during this as well. But eventually this thing is going to move out. But, like, where is this thing going to go? And how much snow are we going to get out of it, too? So, a lot of uncertainty with it. Some models say different things and stuff like that. But the thing that I'm watching a lot is a chance to see some severe weather, especially in this area around March 4th. So we'll check out that soon here, and might actually see some rain and maybe even some snow on the top side of that on March 4th. And then this is another thing I've been watching a lot around March 6th or 7th into the 8th. Might have a squall line or some kind of severe thunderstorm line develop, and it cause some possible tornadoes and maybe severe thunderstorms within this area from March 6th to 8th, which is why I have an area outline. This is my little forecast on what we're expecting with this. It looks like March 6th and 8th, 2026 is a time period to watch for severe thunderstorms and maybe some tornadoes. So I'll keep you guys updated on this. You can see that we have a possible and more possible. You can see those are the color meanings for that. So that's the area I'm watching the closest for this right there. So we'll be watching that as well. But yeah, definitely some more severe weather chances coming up as we get into March, because severe weather season is pretty much here. So let's check out the severe weather probability for March 4th. So you can see right here, we have a 50% any severe risk. So that means the Storm Prediction Center is pretty confident that we'll get some kind of severe weather happen within this area. That includes McKinney, Dallas, Ada, Wichita Falls, and Pauls Valley areas. Dallas, Fort Worth, and Texas, into Oklahoma, where we could see some severe weather on March 4th with that system I was talking about earlier on that future radar. So I'll keep you guys updated on this, but yeah, that's just that. So we do have a winter storm outlook for, let's see, when is this? This is March, February. Yes, for March 1st, we have a minor impacts risk for this area and winter weather area for these areas. So that's just the winter storm outlook, and that's eventually going to move down here into parts of West Virginia and Maryland areas that risk for the winter storm probabilities. You can see this is for today. You can see we're going to have that strip of snow So that's just that area that's eventually going to move down there to Michigan. It's to some of those areas though. So that's just what we're expecting with the winter storm outlook. So let's check out how much snow we could get out of this system that's going to come down around March. March 1st, around March 1st into March 2nd. That storm system, that winter storm system I was talking about. Pretty weird. We can see some snow within some of these areas though. I mean, this is a very complicated forecast, guys. I'm sorry if you get me confused, but I'm having, like, this is pretty hard to forecast. I mean, we could have some snow come through these areas. But yeah, we're not completely sure how much snow we're going to get out of it. So yeah, these are main areas I'm watching for who might get the snow. These are the main areas I'm watching who might get the most freezing rain. And then these areas over here could mainly be seeing the rain. So of course I don't really know what's going on with this, but who knows where this thing is going to go. Hopefully we'll have more information, but that's just how the total snowfall of that thing. And also, guys, you guys might have noticed a little bit of a warm up. I guess it might be cold still where you are, but we had a little bit of a warm up come down here. You can see we're still having some cold hanging around up here, but again, a warm up. But around March 1st, we're gonna have some more cold air come down possibly, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a warm up again around March 5th, and then it's gonna start warming up. I mean, look at this, guys. Ooh wee! We're gonna have some warm temperatures around March 7th. Look at that. Especially in parts of Ohio Valley. Might have some cold air hanging around in parts of the western United States, but who knows? We're definitely expecting a warm up, but severe weather is also on its way. So, yeah, it was a confusing forecast today, but the more I forecast confusing things, the more I learn about forecasting. I don't know, but thank you guys for watching. And sorry if this forecast was confusing, and I'll see you in the next weather update video. Bye.